Hi there and welcome to Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation, a new Dungeons and Dragons game, RPG, tactical, exploration, procedurally generated, all kinds of things like that. And I've tested the game for roughly an hour. I want to start a new game together with you. As you can see here, just a little bit of testing. To show you, to be able to show you what this game is about. We're lucky that you are here. I sense within you the spirit of a great adventurer who might be able to help us in our most desperate hour of need. A terrible death curse, a wasting disease afflicting everyone who has been raised from the dead, is looming over the lands of Toril. The source of this curse has been traced back to the peninsula of Khult. Will you help us to put a stop to this malignant evil? Will we? We'll see if we can. If so, I will be your guide throughout your adventure to find a way to clear the evil from our jungles. Be on your guard, for I fear this journey will be your most perilous one. Port Nyanzaru awaits. Iku. Start the adventure. We'll skip the tutorial for now, as I've done that already, so no way. So there's a tutorial quest. Before jumping right into the adventure, you will need to learn the basics of the game. That helps you, and it's already hard. I won't lie, this game is hard. It's really hard. It's really a crazy game. And could go favor for Jessamine, where we need to collect some mushrooms. So, to come to Port Nyanzaru, seeking to end the strange death curse that has befallen the land of Toril. Magical healing has grown weaker and in some cases begun to fail entirely, even reversing earlier healing. However, first you need a starting point. After kicking around town for a while, you were pleased to have an opportunity fall into your lab. The merchant prince Jessamine is looking for some poisonous mushrooms found in the jungle, and if you can find some for her, she may well prove to be a vital source of information for you. You can already choose the quest difficulty. Horrific will kill you, hard will kill you too. Normal you have to train first. You can also redo the quests on harder difficulties. Let's look at our characters. Artus Simba, former member of the Harpers, is the keeper of the Ring of Winter. Found the ring in the jungles of Khult, where he also met his wife Alessandra, and the ring holds his wearer's natural aging and has allowed Artus to survive well beyond his natural lifespan. A good ranger, good for exploration and getting out of situations that you don't like. Choose 2 extra daily powers from the Ring of Winter powers. Yeah, he's got a good cone of cold and an ice storm, so that's pretty cool. He's pretty flexible, he's pretty good. Then you here have the crafting menu. You will collect some items, which are mostly crafting items, like iron or hides, and with them you can craft this here, as you can see here. 0 in stock. And this is good for every one of the characters. Then we have Ashara, an Arakockra Wizard, a bird wizard. In Kirsabal, Ashara is the leader of the Arakockra community. Others refer to her as teacher and revere her as a living saint. Ashara is intelligent, ambitious, and somewhat manipulative, but never cruel or insensitive. Besides her leadership duties, Ashara is a powerful mage, capable of handling even the most complex of spells. Special ability Flight. When moving, Ashara can pass through enemies and does not trigger traps, unless she ends her move on a trapped square. Very useful. There's a surge value. That is basically how often you can be knocked unconscious and still survive. And you have armor class. Of course, how the enemies can hit you or not. Hit points. Well, how much damage you can take, and speed, how far you can move in the tiles. We have here Dragonbait, a Saurian Paladin, very good against undead. Dragonbait is a champion of good and Sauriel, a race that originated on a distant world and whose members have long lives. Calm by nature, Dragonbait does not give the image of a dangerous foe, but once in combat his training and precision make him a devastating adversary. He cannot move that much. He has divine health. At the start of Dragonbait's hero phase you may end one condition on Dragonbait before he activates. Very, very useful. High surge value. So you get healed by 5 if you get revived. He can also craft powerful weapons, of course. Every character can craft his own special kind of weapons and armor. He's good hit points too. Good armor class. Very nice melee character. Then we have Birdsong, a Tabaxi bard. I find it really ironic that she's called Birdsong and she's a cat. Birdsong, a cunning young Tabaxi bard, learned to defend herself while enslaved by the Yuan Ti. If you're not familiar with the D&D universe, these are evil snake men, basically. Snake humans. Proficient at playing the lute, Birdsong discovered her potential as a bard, and witnessing the effect her songs had on other slaves. After her escape, she became one of the greatest minstrels of Colt. She promised herself to one day get revenge on the Yuan Ti, who destroyed her village. And she has cat's agility. When stepping onto a trapped square, Birdsong does not trigger the trap on a roll of 5 or higher. Also very good, because traps are very deadly here. And encounters too. You'll see about encounters that will kill you. Otherwise, values are average. And it is good to start with Artus Cimber. Because of his flexibility. He has a ranged attack, he has a close combat attack. But I think I want to start with Dragonbait because, yeah, he's just a toughie. I want to experience him. Like, I'm always prone to healers or to tough characters. Not to the damage dealer. I mean, this would be interesting too, but I really would like to choose Dragonbait, and you can see why. You first have to unlock with the levels. You need upcoming reward at the level 3 to go in there with 2 heroes. And 2 heroes is not necessarily easier. So, let's go in with 1 hero now. To the favor for Jessamine to collect the poisonous mushrooms. And we'll choose Dragonbait for now. As you can see here, swift strikes, capable of striking swiftly and repeatedly with his blade. We have 2 powers selected. You can choose before you enter which one of these setups you want to take. And as we're in the jungle, and these are not like undead, I mean, we have the Holy Avenger. That is good against the undead, and Swift Strikes is good against multiple foes. And this is like a sort of a charge, which is also kind of good, but we don't have ranged opponents yet. So we're going to go Swift Strikes. It's capable of striking swiftly and repeatedly with his blade, so attack 1 adjacent monster, then attack 1 other adjacent monster, but you can also attack the same one. I've tested it. So you can basically attack 2 times. And let's start then. When you see this icon, don't turn off your computer or what? Hey Iku, she's our guide. Alright, this should prove to be an easy task. Find the mushrooms, collect samples and bring them back to Jessamine. So how this works is, you walk to the edge of one of these tiles. You can see the tiles here, like puzzle tiles. And then you get an exploration event. Another tile gets uncovered. And what you see then is either a monster or nothing. Or and if you see a monster, then you have a problem, because the monster will attack you. So we'll find out soon enough. Let's just move this way, right? As far as we can get. We can take an action, but we don't need to. Let's go to the exploration phase. There's the monster. Next tile is a challenge tile. A meteor shower attacks each hero on the active hero's tile. Oh my god. So, we're getting meteor shower. Let's see. Ow. You get one of these encounters every round. And they can be good or bad, but mostly they are bad for you. And we have a Bite-Tree Warrior here. Well, we'll attack the Bite-Tree Warrior. Yes, we will. Go maybe Holy Avenger to be to hit him better, or we could go Swift Strikes maybe 2 times. Yes. Did that. We got a chest of gold, which is not good for the mission but good for later. So we can move on. We could take a healing potion. Refills 20% of the target's HP. It would heal us to the full, but let's wait it out a bit. Let's go further here. See what we can find there. Oh my god. Another warrior. Ah, he's missing, thankfully. We'll try the Swift Strikes again. Maybe we have a chance of eliminating him. Ah. Not that much. We could move now. A bit. Maybe advisable. Maybe he cannot move as fast as we can. Ah, no exploration. Constrictor Weed. Active hero becomes stunned. No skill available to interrupt encounter, and we're stunned now, which means we can move, but we cannot do anything. Ah, it's a zombie attacking us. That was something I should have seen. We should have gone for our Holy Avenger, but now we can use our trait. We can remove stunned and attack with the Holy Avenger. There we go. Monster. A crystal ball now. Cancels the next 3 encounters. The item is then destroyed. Alright, that is good for us, because encounters are mostly bad, as I already explained. And we'll explore again. We'll explore this way. Exploration phase. There's just 2 traps here. Nothing else. Can move. Oh, yeah. Can move the perspective and see there's more than traps. Let's move in here and try to disarm the trap. We've triggered it. Still kind of okay. If there's another healing potion in there. Oh, Shivering Sickness. Gains disadvantage and is stunned. It's not too bad for us. We'll just remove the stunned thing in our phase. So we can open up the chest. A bag of silver. Well, that wasn't good, but what can you do? We'll move on. We could move to the next exploration field. Let's see how far we can move in the next phase. Spell Strike. A random spell is cast on the tile of the active hero. What will we find? What will we... Oh my god! Fireball! You may end one condition. Disadvantage. Yes, please. And we can go for a potion of healing, as this seems to suggest. Yes, we should do that. Just pop one potion and be a little bit happier. Move in there. And explore again. Here are the mushrooms that Jessamine wants. Now you just have to gather them up and you're on your way. Although you should be wary, for these mushrooms can be deadly. Anyways, there's the villain phase. Let's go forward. Look at the mushrooms. Take the mushrooms. Nice. Got one. We also need to take rolls so we don't get poisoned Biting insects. Attack hero within 1 tile of the active hero. Ah. They're missing, thankfully. So, hero phase. We'll take that thing. And we'll move on. There we go. Ooh. Another... What is that? Challenging child. Zabu mushroom spores. We gain disadvantage. If you're on that tile. Ow! Oh my god! A critical hit from what? Well, we'll remove the disadvantage. And what is that? A Biteri zombie, which means Holy Avenger is the way to go against unnatural creatures. Double damage. Belt of Hill Giant strength. When in your inventory, your hero gains 1 damage to attack hits. On a failed attack, the item is destroyed. And we can move now. Let's see what we'll see here. Let's go. Attack the active hero. Oh my god, a deadfall. We could interrupt it with adrenaline. We don't have enough adrenaline. And I think we should pop our next potion of healing. And remove that trap. And then move forward a bit. Let's go. 2 more mushrooms. Really nice. Let's go. Let's move in. Take the mushroom. It is advisable also to not linger too much, to not go for too much of exploration or things. And, oh yeah. The number of monsters he or she controls, that gives you also damage, but thankfully we have no one surrounding us. We're gonna take the next poison mushroom. We've completed the quest. I said it was going to be easy. Let's bring those samples back. Well, we used up all our healing potions. And we get treasures. Let's hope for healing potions. You get a random roll, according to the D&D tables. 4 common chests. Let's see here. And we get some trade materials. And a level up. Reach level 2 and receive a common chest again. We did 3 monsters. Explored 6 tiles. We're good. We're good. We could restart it. Do it again. We'll not do this time. So. We could go to the next quest here with hedge trimming, or we could go a side quest. Jessamine is searching for information to help you in your quest to end the death curse. In the meantime, asks that you rid the nearby area of a tribe of Wesky Vigipygmies that have started to attack travelers. We'll just try the Kulton Graveyard. Or we could also go to the training grounds. So these are zombies. These are Vigipygmies. Getting out of this one will be challenging. You can go after the rewards. That is very low rewards, so might be easier a bit. And we'll try another one. Let's try him, like our ranger maybe. Maybe he's good against the Vigipygmies. Or let's try the bird song. The bird song. Select this hero. Unselect this one. And select bird song. I've never tried bird song. What does she have? Flashing Blade. Slender Blade is excellent at inflicting deep stabbing wounds. Attack 1 adjacent monster. On a roll of 18 or higher, this attack deals 1 more damage. Got Poison Darts. What can she do? Bardic Inspiration. Ah, she inspires 2 other heroes. So she's a team character. Let's look at Ashara. Maybe she's better for this. Acid Splash, Chromatic Orb. Mage Armor, protects her from harm. Haste, speeds up herself or an ally. Melts Acid Arrow. I think we'll try it with her. A Witch Bolt creates an energy bolt that locks onto its target once it hits. If this attack is targeted on the last enemy it hit, the attack hits automatically. Would also be good, but the Chromatic Orb does more damage, so... I mean, this is close combat, this is... I don't know. I mean, this might be better for us, as we will have a lot of close combat encounters. It only does 1 damage, so we're trying to take our chances with a 2 damage here. We'll select Ashara, the wizard, and let's try the training grounds. Don't turn off your computer or quit the game, or else. It always looks the same at the start, at least for me. But when you explore, it's because of procedural generation, when you explore, it becomes very different what is there. So let's start this way first. Let's explore. There's an encounter. First we get a challenging wine that will attack and stun us, and then also a skeleton will attack us. We have to move away then. Oh my god. Hero phase. Yeah, we're stunned. We just can move. Let's move away. Cannot take an action. Another assassin wine. Well, at least that thing doesn't attack us anymore. And we now can take an action. Could go a Chromatic Orb. Does 2 damage, or could go Acid Splash. But we need to be closer then, but we have a higher chance to hit. So that might be good. Just move into 1 tile range and then go for an Acid Splash. And it seems like we cannot for some reason. Now we get biting insects and we're dead, probably. I should have gone for the instant attack. Yeah, we're dead. Let's go for a healing surge. Acid Splash, there we go. Oh god, it has a spell ward. Oh yeah, it's a warded skeleton that casts a fireball. We should already take a potion of healing. Healing us by 1. By 1. We'll drink again. So, to find more of these warriors seems to be hard. Let's go this direction. Maybe... Oh, there's a chest. The question is if we can even survive one of the traps, but maybe we can find something good here. Or maybe not. Now this is probable that was a total fail move on the chest. Deadfall is going to attack us. So we're losing 3 just for moving onto this tile. We did again. Oh my god. Maybe we should start again with a great paladin, right? So it's hard to be a wizard in this game. We got a hunter's bracelet. On your inventory, your hero gains a +1 bonus to attack rolls against monsters within 1 tile of the hero. Let's see, exploration, and we get a death curse, which would remove one of our healing surges. But as we have none, it doesn't do anything. We're so happy to have that, right? Let's move around here and explore. We got a constrictor weed. We get stunned again. Yeah, we'll die from this, probably. We're not stunned anymore, thankfully. So 2 damage. We'll risk it with the 2 damage. Let's go. We're missing. Well then. Goodbye. Again, an assassin wine. Oh, they're missing. Nice. Let's try that again. Come on. A critical hit now. And a potion of healing. Now we're back to slight hope. But we still need to find more veggie pygmies. Move this way. We don't like the traps. What is there? Another veggie pygmy. He's nearly killed us. But only nearly. Come on. Chromatic orb again. Nice. Scroll of disintegration. Oh, we'd like to have that. Haste. So now, let's see if we can save this still. We have defeated 2 of them. It's practically impossible to save us. We'll still play on a bit. Maybe we'll find more warriors here. No, we don't. The villain phase. I'm not sure if I want to move into that tile. Let's try it anyways. Triggered. But it was an empty trap. Alright. And nothing happens. Wow, that's the best encounter in this game. Villain phase does nothing. Let's move on. 1 tile and see. We find there another of these warriors. Oh! And we'll have to... A deadly spell. Scroll of disintegrate. On miss it does 2 damage. Let's do that. Young Stone of Mastery. I would have liked a healing potion, but that is also good. Using a power, destroy the stone instead of spending the power. Let's see. See what we can do. A legendary Stone of Mastery. Oh my god. Misses! Yes. Is that a Wiggy Pygmy warrior? No, it's a Batiri warrior. A Batiri one. That's our daily. Yeah, we should have to do this. Just to be able. Yeah, just to be able to survive. So, we're good here. And while in our inventory, when your hero discovers a challenging tile, you have a 50% chance to not trigger an encounter with the Boots of Elf card. I love that. Let's move on. Press space. And we're dead. Oh god, we're dead. Well then, the hero phase, we have failed. Let's go back to the map. So you can see it's a very challenging game. It's a very... I think it's a good game too. But the idea is not that you do all missions on first try. The idea is also, as you've seen, we have gained the XP regardless. And this means this game is thought to be trying and exploring and maybe sometimes failing. So hard, interesting, and the whole area is procedurally generated, like all of these areas. These encounters, they get, especially the random ones here, they get recast, restarted after the game, after you start a new game. So it has like endless replayability in that sense, and you can learn a lot by trying to beat them on hard and horrific. I think it's interesting. There's still a lot to explore. I don't know if we can... but it looks like the map is continuing here, if you look down there. So, this is the first adventure, and if this becomes a success, it will probably be expanded with DLCs. So, how do you like the game? I think it's very challenging. It is interesting. We have to wait how the heroes develop to see how the game works in the mid and end game. The early game is fun and very, very challenging. But as we get more items, we have the Boots of Elvenkind here. This, you can see the Hunter's Bracelet. It might become better. Like as we shape, as we move around items, as we shape the characters, as we can go in with more characters, it will become more exciting and even more challenging, because most encounters hit multiple characters. And then, yeah, well, you're in trouble sometimes. So, that said, do you like the game too? Do you want to see more of that? I'll do a couple of more episodes for you to decide. And so far, I like it. I think it's very interesting that it's a D&D game too. So, in the next episode, we'll go into the abilities of our Ranger and our Bard. We'll try them out. First the Ranger, then the Bard, and probably try to go to the Hultan graveyard again, or maybe try something else. Training grounds, or even go hedge trimming, or the Vengeful Dead. That seems like something for our Paladin, right? 2 Paladin missions, probably with the help of the Ranger later, and the training grounds, yeah, we'll just have to see. I think the Ranger is good for them too, and the Paladin. I like these two are a very sturdy bunch. And Birdsong will be probably very good when we have the full party. So I think the best party so far is composed by the Saurian, then the Ranger, then the Wizard, and lastly the Bard. But the Bard makes everything a lot better. So stay tuned for that. I hope you like this, and happy gaming to you. I love you all. Let's see you next time for a little bit of D&D. And if you heard some little baby noises, that's my baby boy, which I'm going to give some food right now. He's also playful, so comes after his father. See you then.